morning. We are in Aurora, Ohio, picking up some PVC. Looks like electrical PVC. We are we'll be picking up and then dropping in Brownstown, Indiana, Carrollton, Kentucky, Lawrenceburg, Kentucky, Clarksville, Tennessee, and last drop in Memphis, Tennessee, which will be Thursday. So not too bad. That actually puts me about 2.5 hours from the load I need to pick up from my buddy in Missouri. So, and I need to pick that up Friday because the guy ain't there Saturday. So this one is paying $3,800 on, it was 800 and something miles. I don't remember the exact mileage on it, but 839 or something. I'll have to look it up in a minute, but pretty decent load. Anyway, we'll get this loaded. I got here at like 6:30 this morning. No, so about 6:45 this morning. They don't start loading until 9, so still got a few minutes. It's 7. It's actually 8 Eastern time, but the guy come by in the forklift just a minute ago and got our pickup, mine and the guy in front of me's pickup number. Said they'll work on getting us loaded. So we will holler at y'all in a little bit. Beautiful day outside today.
I-275 is closed. Switching to it. Continue on I-71.
Alrighty then. I-270 is closed. We were supposed to hit drop 1 and drop 2. One in Brownstown, Kentucky, one in Carrollton, Kentucky. But being that I wasn't able to pick up today, that puts me being able to drop Brownstown, Kentucky today, and I'll try to hit Carrollton in the morning, or I'll have to hit Carrollton in the morning. So that's going to open up about 25 feet and 11,000 pounds. So we need to stack some more money on the deck. Try to end this week good. What is up? Sun's bright. So it's another one of those days. I don't know if you can see the old she broke about 2 miles from this rest area. She started stuttering on me, and she was blowing every time it would stutter, it would blow like a grayish blue smoke. So I pulled into the rest area, checked her out. There wasn't any knocking or anything in the motor. Turned the motor off, checked the oil, everything was good. Pulled the fuel water separator off, the filter off, to check and see if it was collapsed, because that could cause it starving for fuel. And yeah, that's where we're at right now. She's fixing to go to Cummins. Oh, there's the tow truck. Just showed up. Didn't take him long, but 20 minutes to get here. So I'll holler at y'all later. And we're hooked up. Fishing to roll out. Going to Cummins. I called Freightliner. Freightliner said they would be a month and a half before they could get to it. Cummins said, yeah, we'll come on in, you can sleep in the truck tonight, and we will get you looked at first thing in the morning. So yeah, joy, joy, joy. What is up, folks? So it's been an eventful couple days. As you can see in the previous little clip,
Can I have your attention, please? This will serve as a final boarding call for Delta Flight 5168, service to Boston. Paging
not me.
Boston passenger Brian Tenega. Again, Brian Tenega. Please come to gate B13 immediately for departure. Final call.
Alright, so I broke down. Tow truck bill was a little less than I expected. It was only $600. Got the truck to Cummins, and they pulled the valve covers off the rockers on the cylinder 1, 2, and 3, and it dropped a valve. Dropped an intake valve on the number 1 cylinder. So at this point, this morning, I went and looked. They showed me the scope. Ran the scope down, looked inside the cylinder. There's some damage to the head. So basically, what I need is a new head. A new sleeve. Oh, bless. I'll call them back in a minute. A new sleeve. And it looked like there was some damage to the piston, so I need a new piston also. So basically, if you're gonna do that, you might as well overhaul the motor. So this is where I'm at now. Do I overhaul the motor, which is gonna cost me 20 grand? Or do I just get another truck? the truck itself, minus the motor, is in good shape. I mean, it really is. New tires all around. I mean, it's in good shape. There's nothing wrong, per se, with the truck itself. It is the motor right now. So, I have a line on another truck that I can run for a couple weeks. They said it'd take about 2 weeks to rebuild that motor. There's a couple things I could do. I could go grab this truck, come back up, pick my trailer up, drop the load that's on the trailer now, and then come back up to Cummins, load my truck on it, and bring it home. I was a little wrong in a couple videos back when I was doing the motor work on it before. I can actually get an in-frame kit for that truck for about $2,500. And that comes with new main bearings, connecting rods, pistons, new sleeves, all the gaskets, minus the head. The head for that truck will cost me about $2,500 to $3,000 for a new head. So, all in all, I could enlist my neighbor, good friend of mine, to help me do a in-frame on the motor. And I would say after everything, I would probably be out, I would say in the range of about $7 to $10 grand, and could do it myself. It'd take several days. I would have to buy some stuff to jack the truck up, but some jack stands, stuff like that, because you got to be able to raise that front end up to get the oil pan and everything off. So that would entail buying some extra parts, extra tools, stuff like that. He has the sleeve pullers and all that kind of stuff. So, like I said, I mean, we could do it, but if I let Cummins do it, I'm going to pay extra. But I do get a 2-year warranty on the motor, and I get a fresh motor. I think that was the in-frame overhaul kit for the motor, turbo, and I can't remember if he said cam followers and all that stuff or not. It just depends on what they find when they open the motor. So right now I am sitting at the airport. I checked out of the room this morning. I've been here since Wednesday evening in Cincinnati, Ohio. Truck broke down Wednesday evening. I was at the hotel waiting Thursday. Found out a little bit yesterday that it was the intake valve. When they pulled it in, we cranked it up, took a crowbar and held the rocker arm open on the intake valve, and the noise goes away. This morning they were able to pull the rockers off, the rocker assembly, the valve bridges, and they pulled the injector out of the number 1 and scoped it, and we were able to see what was wrong definitively. So I am at the airport now, gonna catch a flight back to San Antonio. Should be there around midnight tonight, and hopefully, like I said, I got another truck that a guy has that I can hop in for a couple weeks. So I think it's been a hard decision, you know, buy another truck, spend another $20,000 to $40,000 on a truck that has 300, 400, 500,000 miles on it, and wonder, you know, how many more miles theoretically I should get another, you know, just say it's got 500,000 miles on it, theoretically I should be able to get another 300 to 500,000 miles out of it, but you never know. Whereas with this, if I go ahead and spend the money now, I'll be getting a brand new motor, and I'll be getting a 2-year warranty on it. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and go that route. I'm just gonna drop the cash, and which sucks, you know, 3-4 months into the business, $20,000. Here you go, take my money. It sucks, but there's always light at the end of the tunnel. So yeah, basically that's what's going on. Like I said, I'll go ahead and get the overhaul done, which will take, they said, about 2 weeks. They said they might have it done at the end of next week. Just depends on the parts availability. They said they've already located all the parts, so as long as the inventory is correct at the other Cummins, which I've already dealt with that too, not always the case. But anyway, as long as the inventory is correct, they said there's a good chance they could have it done at by the end of next week, possibly the first of the next week. So that's the plans as of now. It just sucks. Sucks having to drop 20 grand on a motor right now. If this would have happened, you know, 6-7 months down the road, I'd have had a little more in reserve. It wouldn't hit me as hard, but it is what it is. You know, that old adage that you always hear, you got to spend money to make money. That's true now. Not quite the way I wanted to do it, but you know, it happens. So yeah, that's what's going on. So like I said, I'll be going home. I'll be touching down tonight around midnight, and be home for the weekend. I should be able to go pick up that other truck Monday, maybe Tuesday. It'll be weird driving it. They said it's a Volvo, twin axle, you know, regular truck. So it'll be different driving a big one with a full roof that I could stand up in and all that. But yeah, sucks, but what can you do? Yeah. Anyway, I just thought I'd give y'all an update. We'll holler at y'all later.